What's going on, everyone? It's your Rifle here, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a bunch of strategies, tips, secret spots, and even a cheese in the Prison of Elders. Actually, I guess you can consider some of these secret spots a little bit of a cheese, just because the enemies can't hit you in some of these spots. If you could, before I get started with this video, because I take a long time making these videos, to leave a simple like, guys. It's much appreciated by me. Okay. Now let's get this kick started. I guess we're going to start off with the Hive Room first. Hopefully you guys find all of these useful in some kind of way. But starting with the Hive Room, once you enter the Hive Room, you want to immediately bust a right. And there's going to be a doorway, but above that doorway is a ledge. You want to try to go up on that ledge against the wall, as far as possible pretty much. This helps control the spawns of the Hive. For some reason, the Hive doesn't even come out of the doorways when you're up on this ledge. It's a pretty interesting little cheese. I guess it's a minor glitch in the game. Who knows when this will actually be patched, but it's actually pretty helpful, guys, especially if you are dismantling the mines. You know how chaotic it can be, all the ogres and wizards and all that. But in this footage that I am showing you, I'm actually going against a round where a target enemy comes out. And as you guys can see, the target enemy comes out alone, and there's not a flood of enemies everywhere. And the way that I did this was, in this round, I actually took out all the enemies in the first wave and saved one. And then I hopped up on this ledge, got myself in position, and took out the last enemy. But the way you are supposed to do it when you are dismantling the mines in this room, that round, you're supposed to go up on this ledge immediately. It seemed like taking out all the enemies and saving one and then killing that last one didn't work on that round. But on this round, it does. I don't actually know why. Maybe you guys could get it to work, but for some reason I have found the other way, when you immediately come into the room and go up on the ledge as fast as possible to block the hive spawn on the round where you have to dismantle the mines, worked that way. Not taking out all the enemies and saving one. But for this footage that I'm showing you, where you have to take out a target enemy, it seemed to work by taking out all the enemies and saving one, then jumping up on this ledge and getting yourself into position. Hopefully that makes more sense to you guys in case you guys try to do this on the dismantling mines round, which is Prison of Elders, I believe round 4 on level 34. Also keep in mind, you're going to have to stay up against this ledge while your teammates do the work. The person blocking the spawn's job is just to stay up against this wall. But yeah, it's that simple, you guys. Hopefully my explanation on doing this is simple and clear. And finally, once you get everything out of the way that you need to take out in the Hive Room and you want the enemies to spawn below you, as you guys can see, they are on the radar, but they're just stuck in the doorway. Just get away from the wall and you'll notice they'll come running out of the doorway. Alright, now for the next room I'm going to be showing you guys is the Cabal Room. There's actually 3 safe spots that I'm going to be showing you in this room, and also a tip that you can use for any room. To start this off, for one of the safe spots, it's literally in the middle of the map underneath the platform. When you get underneath here, there's actually this opening underneath the platform that you can go into, and back in this opening is actually a pretty daggone safe spot. So you can do whatever you want to do here, like, you know, pop a heavy synthesis or let your health recharge, or go ahead and just release some stress here by going to do a quick masturbation round, or whatever pretty much. And also, not to mention, the enemies kind of back away from you here, like they don't get really close up to you. And if they do, well, just make sure you're in the very back of this spot, because if you are, the enemy shots won't be able to hit you directly. And also, not to mention, for some reason, like I said before, the enemies just back away. They're just like, F that, I'm out of here. I don't know why, but hey, it's a pretty nice safe spot. For the next safe spot here is actually underneath another platform. It's on the far right side of the map. And how you get underneath this platform is, well, there's a staircase and you just pretty much crawl right under here, and it's pretty much like a bunker. And you can shoot at enemies from this bunker area, and it's nice. It's a nice safe spot once again, guys. So pretty much, you know, do whatever, pop your synthesis, or whatever you want to do back here. Just stay safe at this bunker area. It's actually a pretty convenient little spot, just because it is also next to a mine that you have to dismantle in this room if you are going up against dismantling mines in the Cabal Room. Speaking of mines though, this next spot is a very convenient spot to dismantle a mine at. And also, not to mention, it is a spot to once again get your health back, or, you know, just stay away from enemies. The enemies can shoot you up in this crevice area, but it's kind of difficult for them, especially if you're a hunter and you go invisible while crouching, because you do have to crouch up in this area to kind of back up in this crevice. But once you are backed up in this crevice, you can dismantle a mine that actually pops up right by this area. It's a very convenient spot to dismantle the mine at. And also, I did say I was going to give you guys a tip that you can use in all rooms that you have to dismantle mines. If you guys didn't know, you can blink strike the mines and it'll help you turn invisible. It is a very convenient strategy to dismantle mines. Hopefully you guys find that tip and these spots useful. Alright, so now for the next Prison of Elders room. This next room I'm going to be showing you guys is the Fallen room. There's actually 2 spots in this room that you can actually use. The first spot that I'm going to be going over is one that is in the very back. If you actually go to the very back of this room, you will notice that there's this ledge that you can go behind, and you're pretty safe back here. As far from like grenades though, you're not so safe. And also Skullless, this isn't that much of a great spot, but for like other rounds besides Skullless, this is going to be a very handy spot. As you guys can see, I am back here taking out the pilot servitor. Once again though, while you are here, be careful of grenades, they can get you. But all in all though, this is a very simple spot to use to get your health back, to take out enemies, or you know, just to recuperate your freaking thoughts in this room. It's freaking crowded with enemies, as you guys know. For some reason, while you are back here, the enemies don't seem to come all the way back here. Like the melee enemies, they won't come near you. Once again, all you have to worry about while being in this spot is granadas. The other spot in this room is also a convenient little spot. It's in these scraps right here. I don't really have another way to explain it. It's just these scraps right here. It's on the right side of the map next to a doorway where enemies come out of. You can actually jump down into this spot right here and you are extremely safe. But keep in mind, while you are here, you can't shoot through the scraps, but if you do have armor piercing rounds, you are able to shoot through the scraps. It's a nice little spot to destroy the mines at if you have an armor piercing round sniper, and also to stay safe from enemies. Well, I guess I shouldn't say mines, I guess I should just say mine, just because you do not have a view at the other mines while being in this spot. All in all though, hopefully you take this spot to your convenience and it helps you out in some kind of way. Alright, now for the last spot that I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this compilation video of safe spots, cheeses, and tips, and whatnot for the Prison of Elders. This last spot that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is in the Vex Room. It's on the right side of the map when entering the room. All you're going to have to do is, once you're over on the right side of the map, is make your way on top of these fish nets up here that seems to be holding something of the Fallen. It looks like crates or something of the Fallen, but that's not important. What is important is that you can use this spot as a safe spot. Up here is actually a pretty convenient spot to stay safe, especially if your whole squad's dead and you're running around like, oh no, what do I do? Where do I go? Where, what now, what, when, why, when, where? Pickles. This is where you could possibly go if you are franticking, or if you just want to chill or let your shield recharge, or whatever. It's a nice safe spot to use. But I guess that's about wrapping up this video, guys. Hopefully you find some of these spots useful. I mean, I tried to gather up a lot of spots to put into this one video for you guys to help you out in the Prison of Elders. I even added a pretty freaking convenient cheese in this one video. But I'm out of here though, everyone. Once again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the vid. And also, I'm going to go ahead and leave a friendly reminder once again to like the video and or share the video if you're feeling really generous with your old rifle. It is much appreciated with me, guys. It continues to help my channel grow. I mean, you guys are the reason why my channel keeps growing, and it is much appreciated from me. Thank you so much, everybody, for your continued support. Just to let you guys know, your support does mean a lot to me. But once again, I'm out of here, though. As always, remember to stay safe, everyone, and don't sleep and pee. That is very crucial information. Do not do that. I'm just kidding. Peace out.